Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Sky Factory. I hope you guys are all doing well on this lovely, lovely day. I'm gonna, actually, I didn't do all the housekeeping I need to do. But before we get into today's episode, I want to talk about what we're gonna be doing, because this might end up being a long one. For those of you watching on YouTube, obviously you'll know whether or not it was a long one depending upon the length of the video. But for those of you on stream who are not as fortunate in terms of being able to find out immediately with self-gratifying things, we will hopefully go through this pretty easily. The concept of it seemed pretty simple, so I think we're going to be in all good shape. But we did have an escapee of a chicken here, and unfortunately, I don't take to escapees very well, so sorry. But first thing of meat, so good. Alright, we have 4 eggs here. Let's go ahead, throw them into the air. Hopefully we will get ourselves some swag on deck. Quad? Nope, 1. Out of 4 came 1. It was like a quad except backwards. Okay, so we are going to work on the mob farm today. I think it'll be pretty straightforward. I don't expect to have too many problems with it. I do need to disable the mobs in here, because we are going to use this area for it still. Meanwhile, freaking Steve running around there. There's a grill in there. There be a grill? Yo, dog, there be grill. Alright. Toss that over. Who be you? Hello? Who are you? Scarlet Rose. Well, you're dead now, Scarlet. If you ever tell me that you'll never let go, Jack. Whoa, that zombie had red eyes. What the fudge was that? It was called an angry zombie. What the fudge is an angry zombie? Hey there. Can't help but notice you left me a little something, something. Also, here, you get hammer timed. Can't help but notice that you dropped me a little something there, huh? Wait. Did that? It did! Huh, it dropped me a zombie head, too. You don't really run into those all the time. Alright, so anyways, we're gonna light this up like nobody else, the way that I flip my hair gets these mobs overwhelmed. And then we're gonna go ahead and start doing a little bit of modification and tweaking here and there. This shouldn't be too big of an alteration. It shouldn't take that terribly long. Now, I've said this before, and like, you know... like some other things I've done, we've always generally run the risk of sometimes when I say it shouldn't take that long, it takes way longer than long. It takes forever, basically, like 5 ever almost. But let me go ahead and store these things away, squirrel them out there. That doesn't seem right, but whatever. We'll go with it. All right, so I do need actually. Surprise, surprise. Choco has put away stuff that he needs. We need to go up and get our iron, because we are going to need some more iron for things here. Let's get trays fixed up. Okay, trays is all good. I'm going to actually need to grab myself a bunch of iron here. We're not going to end up spending all too much of iron, I don't believe, but we will need some, because we need to make iron bars, which you can only make them 6 at a time. So it does cost a little bit by way of iron, but it shouldn't be too bad. Now that we have the transfer node running, we do have basically an infinite amount of cobblestone, which is of course a relief, because that means less chance of fires and blah blah blah. But of course this guy has been absolutely killing it, so that is very hype, of course. But let me go ahead and let's make ourselves... Also, this watering can, when we get into magical crops, which should be next episode, I think we're going to skip ahead a little bit. But we're going to skip ahead and do magical crops, probably. And we will, using the watering can, hopefully make that expedite itself. Now, there's also Thaumcraft in this mod pack, so something I kind of have to be aware of as a possibility. But we will see, of course, how that goes. But let me go ahead. We are also going to need to make some iron bars. Oh, you can make them 16 at a time. I call it 6 because you need 6 sets of iron, not 16 of those. What the fudge is going on here? I couldn't drop in. Hello? Hello? Is my inventory drunk or something? What the heck just happened there? Alright. I don't know what just happened. That was really strange. Alright. So let me go ahead. And we're going to get 1 fan for now. And with LaFan, I'm going to set this down on some flat ground here. Okay, so it doesn't appear to require just about anything that is too concerning. Let me go ahead and face that down. And I believe a fan, what they'll do is they'll push things along, sort of similar to water. Now, of course, I say that, but bear in mind, I don't entirely know how this works. Let me actually get the little excerpt for what the fan does from the wiki. So the fan is a block from the Open Blocks mod. This block can push entities within about 9 blocks in front of it and a couple blocks to the sides of the front. As of version 1.26, requires a redstone signal to work. The signal, the strength, along with the configurable fan force option will determine how far entities are pushed. The blowing effect cannot be blocked with any blocks. Fans can be put on top of each other to increase their force. Unlike water, fans can push Endermen without automatically causing them to take damage and or teleport. So kind of cool. We are going to need to, of course, get some redstone hype going up in here, but we are going to definitely have to sort out our existing structure. Now, what I think I want to do is we're going to leave this bottom part more or less intact, but we're going to do some pretty heavy renovations here. So we're going to chop this all down. We're going to set up the base, and this is going to this shouldn't be too terribly bad. This should actually be pretty straightforward in terms of we're just going to break this down. This is going to turn into our gathering area, not our actual farming area, which should be, of course, pretty swag on deck, because that means I don't have to worry about too much alterations here. And then we're going to just make the top out of cobblestone, because cobblestone is, number one, easy to come by, and number two, it should be a little bit better in terms of protection in the event that something goes wrong, right? Like in the case of explosion or whatever the case may be. So it should be a little bit helpful. Alright, so here is what I am going to do. I am going to leave this as a funky, cool little room. A funky, fresh little room here indeed. And then I'm going to break that down. And then we're actually going to have to go back and make ourselves some ladders. I am getting a little bit annoyed with my terrible lack of inventory management as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make some chests here. Alright, and then I'm just going to slap this bad boy down right there. You can just sit on the side. We're just going to throw in stuff that I don't immediately see the need for. Get the baked potatoes going. But we'll go ahead and store in whatever. I'll hold on to that actually. Oh, I need to actually repair my kunai, but I don't have flint with me. Alright, so do I have flint down here still? Absolutely not. Alright, cool. So we're just going to go ahead and store the kunai as well, because we don't have the ability to use it. Transfer node can go in there, so can the wheat, so can the seeds, and the dirt, and the saplings, and stone slabs. We may need the stone slabs in a bit, actually, so I should probably get them back out. Slabs, where are you? Because I need you to make fans. And then the charcoal can kind of do whatever. Alright, so let me go ahead and kind of collect my thoughts here for a moment. Alright, so I came back here to make myself some ladders. And we're going to need actually quite a few ladders, so let me go ahead and make a whole bunch of sticks. And then let's do this. Alright, now that should be an acceptable number here. It shouldn't be requiring too terribly much. I don't want to build it too high up in the air. I don't want this to be something that deactivates too terribly often, but it should be something that does deactivate, right? So we're going to leave this platform as is and just work from there. Now I'm going to go get myself some cobblestone. I'm pretty sure... No, we're not spooky at all, huh? Okay, I guess we're just not spooky. Let me go ahead, throw down a couple torches here. Is there anything that's spooky? Nope, doesn't look like we have any spooky territory. Alright, so let's go get some cobblestone, and then we will be able to work on building up that tower. So, yeah, not too terrible. I know that you can upgrade the rate of these things. Some people have been notifying me. It's like, hey, you know, Joko, by the way, you can do that. I am aware. But I'm not going to stress out about that right this particular moment, because it's not terribly important right now. Alright, so here we go. Now these, except somehow I fudged that up, but these torches should be a fairly good guide as to how I'm going to be doing things. So this is my center point. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's centered. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's centered as well. So I should be looking at here for a center point. Alright. And then we will go ahead and put down one wooden spike. Now we will probably upgrade the spike at some point, but we're going to just do that with one spike for now. And then, actually, yeah, we'll do it with one spike for now. We probably should make more room for it, huh? Okay, here is my compromise. I'm going to do it in this way. I'm going to do it reverse. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put these down. Hopefully this works the way I think it will. And then it should be a fairly straightforward task from here on out. So I do need to tower up with our cobblestone here. And I will just work very, very diligently at this. And of course I went too far. Alright, great. Okay, so let's go ahead, put this cobblestone down, and then we're going to build straight upward. And I would say probably, we don't have it to be a very large drop. One of the advantages of these spike things is that they will damage the units for us, so I don't have to really worry about doing anything like that. They will not kill, is my understanding. So I do have to be a little bit mindful of the fact that it won't kill the things in there, but it will weaken them quite significantly. So I will have to break down some of these blocks, but for the time being, this should get ourselves working. I also do need to make some trap doors, but this should be a fairly straightforward operation, I hope. So let me see here. Up, up, up. Alright, and then one last side. Oh, thank you very much, KSI Grim Ripper, for subscribing. Cheers. And then, of course, the last bit and pieces. Also, I feel like this should have damaged me whenever I fell each time, but it didn't, so cool. Alright, now that we have this platform here, I'm going to go ahead and make an assumption that this is probably going to be one of the better ways to do it. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to actually designate these as little bits that are going to be not valid areas for pushing. These, however, will all be valid areas for pushing. So I'm going to go ahead, build this out, and I think what we're going to do is I'm going to build these out 5, and then we will eventually upgrade them as we have a better source of iron. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is going to be where the fans are, and then following the fans will be some redstone allowance. So I do need to make sure I do that. I don't have any form of torches. I am playing a very, very dangerous game right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we do have 7 out. That is the magical number. And with all things, 7 is the number of fullness. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, while I'm in this particular area, I shouldn't be seeing almost any mob spawning. That's just because of the way Minecraft works. So I'm not too terribly concerned, but I should be a wee bit concerned because as whenever on the far side here, it is possible that would happen, but shouldn't be too bad. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Beautiful, and then last one to go. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, a lot of people seem to be saying that we need, or we should build out 8 instead. So, let's see, let me read the fan thing again. It says that it pushes it up within about 9 blocks in front of it. Because of that about thing, it makes me a little bit nervous, and I want him to move by fairly briskly. So I think what we're going to do is we might actually just go ahead and do it shorter. I know it's not exactly like the ideal situation, but I think it'll be a little bit more certain that it will work. Well, actually, we might as well try, I suppose. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whatever yellow swag. We'll build 8 out. So that means we have to just expand these all. Well, actually, we have to expand them out by 3. So we need to expand these all out by 3 because we still need to put redstone signal towards the fans. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on here. We'll see what happens. And before MLG skeleton spawns, shoots me off. Alright. And then, please no spawn of MLG skeleton. Optic skeleton, I beg the scene. Alright, and then, Alright, 1, 2, 3, and then fill those bad boys up. Now, I do need to make this all spoopy and dark But we are going to just set up these walls first. May not even have the cobblestone I need in order to do this all. Alright, and then build these out and around. I'm going to leave it at nighttime because the really dangerous part of this will occur in a bit. Not right now. This isn't really the dangerous part of the building process. The building process can get a little bit dicey later on, and that's whenever I have to be a little bit more scared of getting shot by something. So we'll kind of hold on to the darkness for now, because the timing of it should be that it'll be daytime whenever we do hit that part, whenever we're a little bit higher up on the walls, we're a little bit further away from everything, and then we step away from this whole like little scaffolding operation. That's whenever we might get killed. So we'll see. So boom, boom, boom. There is that. I'm going to actually get rid of these, not cobblestone, but the wooden spikes. And then we'll just continue looping around like so. And then here we got a fairly good bit. And then we have one last little string of things here. This last little collection of cobblestone. And then we have ourselves that. Alright, cool. So that should be the outline of the mob farm. It's not anything too spectacular, nothing too fancy, I would say. But you know what? It gets the job done, and that's what really matters here. So let me go ahead. And now, technically speaking, I don't need to fill these in. These could just be dead spaces. But we're going to go ahead and not worry about that right now, per se. Now, I'm going to put this fan down. And for now, let's go with... I'd say let's go with 4. I'm also going to... We're going to build an access point here. So I'm just going to drop down and let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I want to do this like this. Let me just make sure there's nothing spoopy down here. Okay, I don't think this will make anything spoopy. Up we go. And then I will even go a bit further. And then let's get our ladders out, and let's just make this ladder way now so we don't have to worry about this for future Choco. Future Choco, I'm making your burdens easier for once in your life. Alright, so there is that. Now I do need some redstone going here, so I'm going to go ahead and get some of that stuff. We should have enough redstone dust that this shouldn't be a problem. I can't imagine it being an issue. But there you go, the sun is rising on time, which is perfect. That is actually some of the best timing I could have asked for. That was actually pretty amazing timing. Alright, so here we got some redstone. We're just going to do it in this pleb way. There probably is a slightly better way of doing this, but I'm just going to do it this way because I know for a fact that this will provide redstone signal and we'll be all good to go. Now, I think if once we put this redstone torch down, I should be able to see whether or not that fan is going to work for us. Also, I have excess ladders. Alright, so let me see here. Okay, there it goes. And it's pushing, it's pushing, it's pushing, it's pushing, it's pushing, it's pushing. Okay, so it pushes me right to the edge here, but it doesn't really seal the deal. But I think what will end up happening is as mobs collide with each other, they're just going to push themselves over. So I think that will be okay. I think that's an acceptable bit of work that we might end up having to do. Now let me see. It also is possible that by adding more fans in this area, we might get a little bit more strength from it. I'm not entirely sure how that will work, but we'll see. We will see whether or not that is something that is going to help the cause. Now, okay, so everything here is still relatively spoopy. Redstone torches, thankfully, don't really add too much light. Oh, use levers, you're right! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, guys. We'll recover the torches. We'll recover the torches. You're absolutely right, fam. You are absolutely fudging right. We're going to go use levers instead of torches. We can still use these torches, thankfully, for repeaters and stuff. It's not the end of the world. I like how everyone in chat's like, levers, bro! What are you doing? When stream keeps me honest. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ourselves these torches put away. and use our lovely friends, the levers. And it's weird, because you would think of all people in the world, I would be the first one to be like, abso-fudging-lutely. Like, lever gaming, let's go. Because we've used levers for just about everything we've ever built in Minecraft. But this time, my brain was just like, nope, .jpg, we ain't using no levers. Alright. Then up we go indeed, and then this should be a simple matter of that. Alright, so let me go ahead, put these levers down, and we'll just turn them on now. Even though they're not all going to be facing the same way, apparently, because, you know, hype. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I must have just put them down in a different way. Alright, so all those levers are on, and then we just have to build ourselves some more of those fans, and then we should be in pretty good shape. So let me go ahead and let's make some more of those fans, shall we? So we're going to need ourselves quite a few fans. Now this might be a little bit wasteful. It did say that it gets a little bit of the sides as well, but I'm just going to be on the completely safe side and just get all those fans running and gunning. I think that will make this whole floor a lot better. And truthfully speaking, we're not really going to be hurting for iron anymore, because it's just a matter of grinding, right? Obviously, the more efficient we become, the better off I would consider us being. What the heck happened here? Hello? Are you drunk? Uh-oh. What? There we go. They were just being shy. Yeah, this is supposed to... Ooh, okay, I don't know. That might actually have banished me had I stayed. Oh, yeah, this one's making... Okay, that's making me scoot a little bit faster. So, abso-fleeping-lutely hype. This last one, of course, is being a little bit of a tsundere. Come on. Alright, and then, woo! Look at me move with those fans, man. I love my fans. Alright, there we go. Fan gaming. And then we are going to go back down. And then we're going to go ahead, seal the bad boy up, and then hopefully we're... When the fans don't want you to leave. Please, fans. Please let me down, I fan. Alright. Okay, so inadvertent problem. we can't really go down our ladder. I might have to change the ladder location. Of course, that's not even close to being a problem. It's just kind of a funny little observation, but still. What? What an odd problem to have. Alright, so let's go back. We'll seal the bad boys up, and then we are going to be, I think, in pretty good shape here. So, let me see. If my... Oh, gosh. It's not even going to let me up the ladder. Wow. It is... Man, these fans are absolutely savage. Okay, so we do want Endermen to spawn. We don't mind spiders spawning either. We're not too concerned about any of those things. So 3 height is what we would need for an Enderman. So 1, 2, 3, and then we need to build one on top of that so they have plenty of head space. Now, of course, because of the way that we are working here, we're going to go ahead and just do these first, because we can do these without doing too much of the thinking, because as you all may know about me, I am not exactly always brain ready. Sometimes the Dane Bramage gets pretty real over here. So we're just going to go ahead and slap this bad boy together, and we should start seeing this come to shape. Now, I am getting a little bit pushed around towards the center by these fans, and here you can see I'm slowing down a lot. That's not because I'm, easing up on the W key on my keyboard. It's because I'm actually being pushed by these fans, which could potentially be cool, actually. Maybe I can just stand in front and just, hold down crouch, and it'll push me along. Will you? Will you do that for me? No? I hate you. Alright. Oh, there we go. Ah, see? Auto movement. Very, very slow, but still, it's automatic movement. Alright, just inch forward. Life, please. And let me put this all together. And there we go. There we have ourselves the beginnings of what looks quite beautiful and illustrious. And then we have to just put together one more thing for the ceiling, and then we will have to kind of come back here and then either torch up the roof, which is kind of where I'm inclined to go with this, just because I like torches. But maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll just go with the good old-fashioned slabbing. I don't know. Slabbing is not really a bad idea. Slabbing is always pretty generally good to us. So perhaps slabbing will be the way to go. What do you guys think? Slab or torches? Slab or torches? Slab or torches? What to do? What to do? What to do? I think... I don't know. I'm kind of inclined to say torches. Torches are a lot less work. But I'm thinking that slabs might look better. It'll look spooky as fudge, but we'll see. All right, looks like the majority of people, of course, want to be fancy. We have very aesthetically inclined individuals who are all about that. Oh, that looks fine. You know, we got those great keen eyes pushing down their gaze upon me. So we will go ahead and do it with slabs, because anything. Your wish is my command, generally. I do have to add that generally in there, because I know some of you guys would be like, oh, really, Choco? Really? Mm-hmm. I see. Tell us more about these for anything. Alright, now here is a question. I don't think I need to put anything down here. I don't think anything will spawn on the levers. I kind of doubt they would. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes down. I'm not 100% sure about that. My gut feeling is that they'll be okay. But I am not 100% sure. So let me go ahead, put ceilings up. If we do take a gander down there and we find out that they are spawning things on levers, then we'll deal with that, I suppose. But we shouldn't have to worry about that much. All right, people are saying that we have to cover the fans because the F7, as it has proudly indicated, does suggest that could be possible. So we will go ahead and cover these fans up. I got my fans covered. You know what I'm saying? All right, and then we will just go ahead and put down some here as well. And then we will be putting all these different... when Choco builds and then fails. For those of you who are also watching my ARC series on the Let's Play channel, yeah. Let's just say I'm not really... Walls are not my favorite thing in the world right now. And so when I see a block being placed that's not exactly being cooperative, if you start hearing silent screams, that's probably me, like, whimpering to myself, being like, why? What did I do to deserve the hatred of all my building projects? To which the obvious answer is because I fudge them up all the time, but still. Like, fam, why you no mercy? Okay, then let's go ahead, slap these last bits into here. You didn't cover the fans. I don't need to cover the fans. They don't have the yellow X mark. That what? What do you mean? I don't need to cover the fans. The fans will be fine. Fans will be fine, guys. Okay, we don't need to worry about the fans. We just cover the levers. The levers are the parts that have the yellow X's, man. See, I'm doing the brain. The brain is happening, sort of. I'm really hoping that I'm not wrong here, because if I am wrong, Stream will never let me live it down. They'll haunt me for the rest of my life going, you should have covered those freaking fans. We told you to cover those fans. Why didn't you do it? We gave you the opportunity to right your wrongs. And I'll be like, please, Stream, stop haunting me. They'll be like, but we're spooky ghosts. Spooky ghosts don't ever let up. They never give up. I'm like, and then, of course, silent screaming, and then we all die. Alright, so that should be an exuberantly abundant number of torches. Oh, you hear that? Oh, yeah. I think we got ourselves the first customers. Now, of course, as I said earlier, we are going to run into the, not the issue. I wouldn't describe this as an issue, but we are going to, of course, not be able to have them be self-killed as of this particular moment. Eventually we will. But at this particular moment, I am going to abstain from that and take my lovely time in doing stab arenas. Sorry, I got scared. I thought we fudged up. Hey, fans! Stop pushing me off these. I'll fight you, fans. All right. So let me go ahead. We're just gonna slab this bad boy up. Seriously though, what I would. Oh, you fudger! Of course. Of course. There was literally nothing up there. But in that instant moment, they're like, hey, you know what would be a great idea? Let's just spawn like a bajillion creepers. Not amused, game. I'm not amused. You may think I'm amused. Stream may be amused. You two might be amused. And fudging this ladder! Fudge off! Go up! No, you will go up this ladder and you... Freaking dadgum, you ladder. What the fudge is happening? What? Why are the ladders being dumb all of a sudden? They're being dumber than... What the fudge? What? I'm not... What the fudge? Alright. Okay. We have to start from like the right of the ladder and like just slowly climb. This is turning into a puzzle map and this is not what I signed up for today. Come on, darn it! Oh, you little... I have words that I wish to say to this game. Words like, I'm writing a letter to your mom, or... I'm going to, I don't know, sneeze in your general direction. Grr. Alright. I will have my revenge, oh creepers. And I will have my revenge, fans. I will have my revenge, and I will enjoy it with wanton abandonment. Alright, now, I'm going to go ahead and make a little wall here so I can't fall off. Aha! No! No, fight the current. Alright. Nope, don't you do it. Oh, you know! No! So, I haven't slept really that much today, and I know that's a really weak excuse, but, I'm desperate here. I'm desperate for any excuse that may cut it, because I'm fudge you, game! Let me up this freaking... It's getting worse! Somehow, the game is just like, nah, we're gonna make these fans just like troll you into oblivion. No, fudge you, game. I'm gonna... Oh my god. What the fudge? There's like wind currents here. What the fudge? Fans! Fudge! Oh my gosh. I can't even... Okay, you know what? I just can't even. I'm going to go get more cobblestone and we will be back. I'm going to be back with cobblestone and I will have my revenge and you will all go die in a fire. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I'm done. I have accessed my free cobble twice too many a time. The first time I died, it was, you know what, that was fate. That was, I asked for it. I kind of was like, you know what, I'm making good progress, and I don't need no, oh gosh, I don't even know what the heck I'm fudging doing. There's gonna be a creeper that spawns right there. Mark my words. There will be a creeper that is gonna spawn right there and end my life. I just know what's going to happen. Okay. You happy? You happy, game? You happy with your freaking destruction and murder of all of me? Dirtbag? Alright. Let's break this stuff out. What? No, break the grave. What the fudge are you doing, game? Alright. Let's try that again. Let's try that one more time, and hopefully this time, no freaking creepers will spawn right behind me and murder me. Coincidentally, oh my god. Coincidentally, I do realize that there are no, I realize that there is a grave of me now underneath me somewhere. That is not lost upon me. I do realize that that is a thing. But you know what? We got other problems, man. We got other problems. You got 99 problems, and that gravestone is indeed one of them. And I am not going to worry about said problem because we got 98 other problems that are way more pressing than this one. So let me go ahead and throw down these slabs. When I think of the slabs, I think of Borderlands. I'm gonna be honest. Borderlands has infected my brain with the word slab. Oh, brick. Thou art a hero. Alright, my face one, we don't actually have enough slabs. The one thing I thought we had an abundant amount of, we actually don't have enough of. Interesting how that works. And great job, Choco. As always, masterfully done. Alright. That should be enough. That should be more than enough. So let's go ahead and throw these slabs down. Excellent job again, Choco. Very good with the placement of slabs. And there's no excuse in Minecraft. In other games like Ark, I have plenty of excuses why building didn't work out for me. And in this game, not so much, because we're literally talking about squares. Like, squares upon squares upon squares. There's no such thing as a circle. Circles are all a figment of your imagination, which, if you really want to get down to the deep philosophical and like geometrical quandaries of existence in life, you'll start wondering if circles actually do exist. Are you sure circles aren't just squares, but a billion little squares all put around to make the shape of a circle, but your eyes cannot discern the truth? I mean, there's a lot of, you know, debate in my brain about these things. Fudge you, game. You know what? Fudge you. I'm going to break all these, and I'm going to build my ladder elsewhere. I will take my ladder gaming and my ladder business to a different area, because this is unacceptable. This is abuse. This is mean. It's bullying. It's, I'm pretty sure, some kind of hazing. I don't want to be a part of it. I just don't want to be a part of this nonsense anymore. I just don't want to be part of it. I will not be part and parcel of this nonsense. These shenanigans cannot be. Alright, now, this part is where we got a little bit spooky. Oh, we got a loot bag. Ow. And the fans continue to troll me. Great. Ow. I am about to die because fans are great. Okay, let me... assuming that this will do the job. Alright. I want that one loot bag. That's all I really want. Fudge you. Game! Fudge off! Why are you not letting me hit? What are you doing? I don't understand. Why is this so hard? Can you die? Can you please die? I am begging that you just die. Why? Why am I hitting through? I'm hitting the block behind him. What is happening? This is not the way this works. Hello? Am I getting trolled? Like, I don't understand. What the fudge is happening here? I don't get it. I just don't understand. Is he like a ghost? I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I just don't understand. What? Hold on. We have to kill this thing off. This is What? What? What the fudge is this? No, that's not how zombies work. No, fudge you, zombie. And you're what the fudge? Okay. Oh my god. No, wind, not the time. Not the time nor the place. Fudge off. Is that a thing? Is that an actual thing of Minecraft? No, fudge you, zombie. I don't even care about your items and experience. Fudge off. Freaking super zombie over here like, no, I'm too cool to be hit by freaking sword hits. No, fudge off. That's not the way this works. Alright, and then some slabs here. I overslabbed. I slabbed upon slab, and now I have overslabbed, and I will now pay for my transgressions. Alright, so we have us. Oh my god. I beg so hard. Okay. Now, I should have the basic fundamental things that I need to make life not miserable and suffering. I think. Actually, let me go ahead and replace these. So we're not even slabbed up on that side. How is that possible? I'm not entirely sure, but we did not do it, so I have to go fix that. But go ahead, slab, slab, slab. Wait, did I overslab this? Is that what I did? Okay, we're just overslabbed into oblivion, and I don't know how to brain at all. My brain has been brained one too many a time. All right. So let me go ahead. Just want slabs, man. We ain't trying to do rocket surgery here. We're just trying to do this. Just simple operation. Just very simple, very easy. I'm not doing anything too crazy. What the fudge? Are you guys seeing this? Yo, these fans are actually like almighty. Like, holy cow. Alright, so we've got ourselves. I think I'm off farm. There's no mobs currently in there, but you know, we'll figure it out. I was doing a thing. I was getting hopper. Yeah, I need to get some hoppers going. Now, a vacuum hopper, unfortunately, is rather expensive. So these things are, it involves obsidian, but the Eye of Ender is really what's going to get us. I don't think I have any more Ender pearls at the moment. So we will probably have a little bit of a struggle, McDougall, whenever we get to trying to worry about that, I think. Maybe. Epic loot bag! Current drop rate 0.5%. Oh, I'm gonna be that guy. You're gonna have to wait until next episode to open that up, because I'm gonna finish my unholy war against these freaking tyrannical buggers. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. Oh, I would never say anything mean or whatever. Fleeping vacuum chest. Pulsating ender crystal. Not quite what we want. I do want to get this obsidian. Alright, so I don't have nearly enough iron for this. Aha! It is working! Aha! And now it's time to test our metal and see whether or not this is creeper proof. Are you gonna sizzle? Nope, no sizzling. No sizzling is, of course, very much welcome here. This is a no sizzle zone. And we're getting loot bags. Nice. Okay, so I want to go back out. Can't fudge you, game. I will win. All right. I'm going to go get ourselves the hopper, which I left somewhere. And I'll probably never find again because I left it somewhere and I didn't put it back. I didn't put back the toys. And that is what fudged me up, and I am now screwed. All right, let me go find hope. I just want to find my dreams. I'm not talking about that, alright? I don't know how, I don't know why, but that happened. And like all good people do, we are never talking about this ever again. Ever. Just never again. It's over, and we're not talking about it. Alright, let's get our kunai back over here. Get these repaired up. Man, we're getting some mad music going. Alright, so the one thing that I think can be a redeeming function of what we can get going here is I'm pretty sure that this will work. Now, we all know our friendly handy dandy hoppers, but I believe that even though this is technically 1710, I think, or maybe 1710 had minecarts with hoppers. I thought that was 18, but wouldn't be the first time I've been wrong. Well, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves one minecart with a hopper on it, and hopefully that's going to see us through for this particularly struggle-filled time. I've not tested this, which was probably a mistake. But we're going to go ahead, and I'm also going to need some tracks. This is going to take up just about everything that I had. Let's go ahead and look up rails, because I'm not going to look this up for all eternity. Ooh, wooden rails. I rate that beyond highly. Oh, baby. You bet your sweet goats I am going to want that. And then we will need to make ourselves some kind of thing to power it. But all right, now if I'm not mistaken, if I excuse you, hello. All right, now if I do this, does that work? No, it does not. Okay, so this is not a slab. This counts as a full block. So I'm going to have to do that with a minecart hopper, unfortunately. Let me go ahead, Stabby McStabberton. All these guys. Trays is about to be broken. Alright, let's just kunai the rest of these bad boys out of here. Whoa, what's that one? Oh, we broke the spike. And I am now dying. Great. Alright. Break down the spike here. I'm just gonna grab the items. And before a creeper falls in my face. Right now! Do it! Just put me out of my misery! Just do it! You're gonna do it anyways! Maybe not. Is Minecraft being merciful? Has Minecraft heard my cries in the night? Has it decided to spare me from death? Did it actually voluntarily spare me? Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, so we will need to make obsidian though, and that is going to be the next major part. And hopefully at some point we will find an Enderman. That would be absolutely hype out of Skype because that will be all we need in order to make a vacuum hopper. Applicable up to copper. Great to know. All right, so common loot bag, the epic loot bag, and yes, despite your cries, I am going to leave that be. Common treasure as well. We're going to be doing a chest opening tomorrow, boys. Today for stream, but tomorrow for all of you on YouTube. Now let me see here. We got ourselves some bones. And then we also now have a little thingamajigger. Now we did have a new we had a resub Riven Helper 18-month subscription. Holy shrimp, boys. And then How to Brian invested $5 a little bit ago and said, Hoy, please replace the fans with water. Make us FNAS proud, and there would be no more bad Thames. Hashtag Kex on deck. I don't think mobs like to spawn in water. I could be mistaken about how that works, but I think that's true. I want to say that's true. But we will, of course, see. Let me go ahead. Do you hear a spider up there? Do hear a spider. Okay. So this is working. It is definitely working. Can you hit me? Does not look like it. Alright, so I think we can actually get rid of these, I want to say. Let's see what happens. If we're going to test it, we might as well test it now, right? Oh, and that's not what I want to do. Alright, break these down. I think they'll be stuck. They just can't get through between the space of there and there. So I think we are actually safe, he said. Very, very unknowingly about to walk into death. Alright. And then Hayabusa. Thank you for your patronage. And then we will just hop on down. Alright, so cool. We do have that running. So we do have at least what looks like a rudimentary mob farm going here. Not too shabby McFlabby. Now, we are, of course, still a far ways away from being anywhere near, in good shape, per se. But at least we're getting closer. Go ahead and fix Trays up, because Trays is hurting pretty bad. Actually, let's see how far we are in Kunai. Kunai are actually pretty close to being on their way to being well handled. Trays is actually pretty close as well. So we'll probably end up doing that next episode as well. We'll probably end up getting the next tier of upgrades for those bad boys. And let's see, you nerds. 2 Shep have joined the fray. Okay. 2 Shep. The pig is still forever provolone, but at least we got Shep here. So that's always good. We do have some Shep. We got some chickens. We got 2 eggs. Okay, tell you what, we'll make a bet here. Alright, stream and YouTube, we're making a deal of fate. Because I will not argue with fate. If fate says that we were destined to open those bags now, we will open the bags now. But only if we get a quad from an egg. It is only fair that things of chance are dictated by chance. If a quad, we open a bag. If no quad, we open no bag. We'll open the bag next time. Not even a chicken. So if you guys want to blame something, you know who to blame. Blame the eggs and the chickens. I'm like an anti-chicken recruiter. It's actually kind of terrifying how much anti-chicken sentiment I hold in my bones. But, you know what? It's their fault for being chickens. Anyways, guys, I think that is going to be it for this episode. We got ourselves our mob farm rocking and a-rolling. Pretty exciting, actually. Looking forward to seeing what this bad boy can produce for us. Little bit concerned about the fans and how they're kind of like pushing us very violently everywhere. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. And we also, of course, have ourselves these loot bags here for next time. 4 loot bags in total. I think we might grind a little bit on these guys before we actually go back to our regularly scheduled programming. I'll leave Trays and our kunai here, of course, until next time before I commit. Okay, are you going to sizzle at me? Oh, God, no, fudge, 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 fudge. Oh, okay, no. All right. Oh, God, that was close. That was very, very close. I was not a fan of that. Okay. Get it? Fan of that? Alright. Alright. Dispatch of these vile creatures. And now we are back to a realm of peace. Thank the Lord. No fudge you. Oh! Never mind. We just upgraded it. I didn't realize it was going to upgrade that quickly. Alright. And we are now sharpened. You take the time to sharpen the dull edges of the blade. And you are now a... Oh, it looks even fancier now. It's an accustomed, and it has a lot more experience to go. Let's see. How many charges do I get of this? Let's see. Let's see here. 21? 30? 39? What the fudge? 67! Are you kidding? Yo, that's freaking dope as fudge. Holy motherless goats. Alright. A moo! Oh, bless you. Bless you, cow, for having come into my lands. Alright. Things are going on the up and up, guys. We're doing a Minecraft. We're doing an honest-to-God Minecraft. Praise. Oh, bless, boys. Bless. Oh, my gosh. Bajillion blessings upon your cow, your whole family. Oh, bless, bless, bless. There are good things going, guys. I'm so proud of us. We're doing a real honest-to-God Minecraft. All right. Let me go ahead and harvest the last of these little buggers out of here. And then, that almost looks like the trees are growing those apples, which they're not, but, you know, kind of looks like it. Let me get these saplings. Where are my saplings? Do I have 0 saplings on me? Wow. Okay. That was not what I expected to have. Okay, and I hit the R button. Great. Love when I do that. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get back to kind of getting everything sorted here on the home front, and then I will be back in the next episode, and hopefully next episode we're going to get ourselves a little bit closer to obsidian. Maybe, depending upon how that all goes, if it doesn't take up the whole time, we will work on magical crops soon. That'll be kind of the general promise here, is that failing, well, I assume that we're going to be working on magical crops at some point in the very, very near future. So if you guys are looking forward to that, of course, be very much anticipating of the next, either next episode or the episode after. I would very much doubt it would take longer than that, and if we do, it'll be because we find something that is like absolutely like mind-blowing, like, oh, we should really do that, or, ooh, we really want to do that. One of the two things. Those are basically the only reasons why I would ever not do magical crops in the next 2 episodes or so. I'm going to say that now. I'm going to regret saying it. I can already feel regret seeping into my body in the form of tears rolling down my cheeks. I'm kidding, guys. It's just snot. That's right. Boogers. Alright, anyways, I have dragged on long enough, and I have talked about random stuff, and I have done the outro like 3 years ago, and now my grandchildren have to finish it off for me. But anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful and safe, beautiful, lovely day. Saplings and many apples in your beautiful future, and I'll see you all another time. So take care, everyone, and ciao for now.